Bringing you a game video inside of Remains of Edith Finch. And this game, as the title says, is a little bit weird, but only at one point, but we'll get into that as we go on. So let's get into the live stream, shall we?
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Okay. Just bring me right into it.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Well, that's a little bit strange. Oh, what's this?
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Well, it doesn't seem that it got opened. So apparently it wasn't
my
that
brother Lewis's funeral.
Aw, that's sad. Your brother died?
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
That's one mystery, alright. What is this? Am I supposed to be down here? Probably not, it's probably the other way.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Well, that means there's probably a deer. Oh, hello. Okay, you're just gonna run away from me like that?
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Well, you did
anyway.
anyway.
About my family that only the house knew the answers to. The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
That's a weird looking house.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Well, then why did you come back? Wait, well, that's unfortunate. A family member of yours gone missing.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those
Hey,
words
I'll be
were.
17 at the end of this summer. That's pretty neat.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Well then...
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Houses can't wait, they're not alive. I'm just joking. Well then where... Does it go to the back door? Does it go to the garage? No. Doesn't seem that I can interact with. Oh. Oh, I gotta go through the doggy door?
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Well, yeah, definitely, because you were smaller. Anyway, it's pretty neat.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
These are probably long expired.
Like how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Why won't they let me? Oh, there's a box there.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
Okay.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Oh, what's these?
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara.
That's lovely.
Along with the rest of the house. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Well then what key does? That was weird, it just cut out the music box for a sec. Okay.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Wait, there was one before this? I can't pick the book up?
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Why did you leave? Exactly.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Well, it definitely looks like it. You guys are pigs. Well, at least we're pigs. Well,
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
That's a bit weird viewing, but pretty neat. That's a lot of books. Oh.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Yeah, apparently a box that hasn't been wrapped either.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Well, wait, what the frick? Oh, that's a lamp. Thought that was something else. Well, I'll just go up here then.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Well, I bet because a loss of a son is... Well, I don't know how it feels because I'm not a dad or even a mom or whatever yet, but...
My Grandpa Sam
I
spent
bet
7
it's
years
pretty
sharing a room with his
difficult.
dead brother. Calvin.
What's inside
The
here?
last time I was in
Oh
Edith
god, a
Senior's
lot
room,
of creepy
I was 10 when she was
photos
painting my
on
portrait.
the wall. Those are come on, I wanted to see the dates. My god, they were old. Well, not necessarily when they were dead. Oh.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Is Barbara a movie actress of your family? Oh, what's
Mom
all
must have
this
locked the
then?
third floor stairs on the night we left.
Ah, well that's a lot.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Okay.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
They just grew out of it. Wait, yeah, I went this way. Oh god, that's a bit creepy. What the freak? Why does she have a dog or a cat face?
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate when people die before you even exist.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Yeah. Oh,
Louis told
what's
me there were
this?
secret passages, but I never believed him.
Is this where the key goes? Oh, it is.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh, a secret passage.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
She's afraid of a little kid drawing.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
What is behind this door? What's behind
Just
door
like
number
I had no
one?
idea where all this was gonna lead.
Just a room that is Molly's room.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Well, you kind of are in a way.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
This gerbil is living better than my conditions for my room. Oh, lovely view outside though. Oh, is this a diary?
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was
Are we
starving,
Molly
so I
now?
looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Did she die of starvation or so? That seems like happened. What is it?
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Well, good thing, cause that's an adorable little fish, and I don't want it to be eaten. Oh god. So dark. Oh, what's these?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Oh, what's these? Oh, the bathroom.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh god, you're eating toothpaste now? Ah. I mean, toothpaste is not the worst thing, but eating the whole thing, that can't be good.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It
Don't
was a
eat the
barn
bird.
swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly,
What
I
the
was a
frick?
cat.
Why are you a cat? That's my question.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Doing some parkour here. Get over here, bird. Wait. Come on, bird.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
This is very weird and strange.
I gobbled her up,
Oh god.
and suddenly I was an owl.
What?
First, all I heard was the wind.
You're an owl
Then
now?
I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Well, I'm an owl now as well. This is pretty neat. Oh god. Did I get something?
Rabbits.
Oh, I'm supposed to actually do crap. Let's dive down now. Oh. Oh, now I can go. Yeah. Get the rat. Where is the... yes! Got it.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine.
Wait, where did
through my
this
talons.
branch come from?
I
It's
swallowed him
creep.
up, and I didn't chew one bit.
But then again, I shouldn't question anything because it's already weird as it is. I was a human and then I became a cat and now I'm an owl.
A mama rabbit.
Ah, get the rabbit.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Oh god.
And suddenly, I was a shark.
What the freak? Why are you a shark now? And I'm just rolling down. This is weird and hilarious at the same time.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Let me go down, game.
I wanted fat, juicy seeds.
Where did the seal go? Oh. Get over here.
I tore off my
Ow,
foot,
that
but
got
it
so
tasted
hurt.
really good.
Okay, where did she go though? Oh.
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water.
What?
When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
I'm ill now? Or
Now
a
I was
snake?
a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
This is possibly the weirdest game
I
I've
was
played,
big
but I don't
and
know,
real quiet.
but I don't really remember. But it's definitely one of the weirdest at least. Oh god! I just swallowed a person like that. I'm definitely something other than this
I wanted to
normal
stop,
snake.
but also I didn't.
Well, you're a bit of a demented little girl, aren't you? Oh god. Wait, where am I? Hopefully I don't get copyright claim for this. Cause I can't edit it out.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
What?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
The good smell? Are you sure you are sniffing things right? Cause this looks like a sewer drain. Oh god, it's a toilet.
I got closer and closer.
Where's the smell you're sniffing?
All my stomach started growling.
All your
And
stomach?
suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going
Wait,
to
what?
wait much longer. It needs to be
So you were the snake that is in your room right now and is... What? You will be delicious? What? You're willing to eat yourself? That's just the weirdest thing.
I'm not sure if I
ever.
believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
I'm not sure what to believe. Either this crazy
I got the
Kid
sense Edie had spent a
is
lot of time here.
psychotic
mom
or
sealed the
something.
doors.
I don't know. Oh, she died at the age of 12. Probably from starvation. And there's the cat.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Then maybe that's why it's all
I spent a lot of
weird
time
and
in
stuff.
Great-Grandma Edie's room. Her room was like a museum.
I mean, honestly, this looks like a museum I've been to recently that was haunted.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son.
You have a family
Johan.
curse? Tell me more.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Yeah, well, you done messed that up.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom
I
of the sea.
knew it. It always happens with these
Odin's
sort of
daughter
stories.
Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Yeah, because
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
he died coming over there. Oh, that's it?
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Well, you didn't have to tell me twice.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Edie knit me a new
That's
pair
a
of
little
gloves every year,
sweet.
just in time to replace the old ones.
What's with all these cages? Oh, they're for family members. That's a little weird, putting them in bird
When Edie
cages.
told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Well, telling people that someone died by a dragon is way more cooler than someone dying by building a dragon slide.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Well, that happens sometimes.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
This is too pink in my opinion.
It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, I can tell from all this pink.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's
There
in the
is?
last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard.
What? Oh yeah, I accidentally.
It's hidden in this book.
Oh, it is? Oh, another secret passage. There's a
Sven
lot
gave
of
Sam an old
pictures
camera
here.
he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Oh, what's these? That means someone used that? That's probably how someone died.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Oh, this is cool. I want this as my room now. Well, maybe not this small of space because this seems smaller
I knew
of
Grandpa
space
Sam
than
had a
me.
twin, and
Well,
that he
then
never talked about him.
why you don't talk about your
I guess my
twin?
grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh, that's neat.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, crap. Did I? Ah.
My brother said
Lovely
he'd die before
day
he ate another mushroom. And he did.
in the swing of a lifetime. But why are you even swinging with a broken leg in the first place? Oh,
At
both
Barbara's
controls
funeral, he
both
swore
late.
he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin
Yeah, but
always wanted to fly.
you probably are a bit more confident than you need it.
Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Do what? Fly? I don't think this
I
is
told him going around was
the
impossible.
way that people wanna fly.
Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Maybe if you didn't.
I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Oh god.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Oh god. You seem to
think
be
he'd already made up
breaking
his
some
mind.
stuff as you go.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Why did you even try to go on a swing if you know that you have a family history of unlucky? Oh god, now it's happening.
The day he made up his mind to fly.
Oh
didn't.
god. Well, he definitely flew.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Why did you fall into, almost try to fall into his shoes, huh? Look where that happened. Look what happened to him for doing that.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Oh. Is this how tall they were in that day?
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Oh. That's pretty cool. I wish my house had secret passages like this. These are sick. Oh god, I already see a pumpkin face in there.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Oh, what is these? It's to the outside. Oh. But all just go this way first. Oh god. Why is there a monkey costume?
Growing up,
it's
I always
not
thought
a
of Barbara
costume.
as a child star.
It's a little cardboard cutout of herself.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
After what? After everyone started dying and stuff, or just the acting thing?
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale.
That's not creepy at all.
America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it the surprise ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up.
A lot of people could do that scream. Why is hers
In a
famous?
lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Oh god.
Getting better.
That's
I
a
think you just need the right
terrible
motivation.
scream.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that
Oh.
was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven.
Oh god.
He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting
that
her
looks
youngest
very
brother,
bad.
Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that.
Are
Why is your
you
basement door locked?
sure?
Because my dad likes making puzzles
That's
and
right.
secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box.
Oh.
The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
So that's the key
20
then.
minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara
Well,
went to
that's
the
useful information.
on cue. She reached for the music box,
Oh god, it's gameplay now.
and as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent. She found
Michael
Rick's
Myers, are
couch
you
and
here?
imagined the worst.
I have a cane, well, a crutch thing, I'm not afraid to use it.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill.
Oh,
who
God,
impaled
that
an
must be the
80s family 10
Tales
years ago
song.
tonight.
These are all creepy. Where am I supposed to go exactly? Upstairs, maybe? No. Where the freak am I supposed to go? Is there a thing in this room that I'm supposed to go to? that I missed? Oh. Maybe this huge entrance? Oh, I wanna see.
It rattled and grew still.
That's not creepy at all.
Oh dear! Rick?
That's
Barb,
hilarious.
relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Did
Barb,
she
have you seen another
actually
crutch?
throw him?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep.
You just took his crutch as a souvenir? That's just a little rude.
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, we're dead, Walter.
He probably is actually dead, and you're just... Was that skeleton there before? Excuse me?
Walter, are you there?
At all?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors
Oh,
and
did
windows
he
and
just
notify the
got
police of
scared
any
and hide
suspicious
under the
activity.
bed? Oh crap, he is hiding under the bed for a good reason.
And
Is this Captain Hook?
was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Yeah, like, maybe this.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
What? Get out of here. Oh god.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Does he come back as like a zombie or so? Oh god, he's gone.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Ding dong. Do we have trick-or-treaters here? Cause I'll whack you if you're not.
It was coming from inside the house.
That's just creepy.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen.
What death?
Was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Yeah, no kidding. Cause she died.
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stars.
Why do we have a creepy pumpkin telling this story in the first place anyway?
Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And
Oh, I wonder why.
Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's
I
another
bet.
story. As for
Cause
Barbara, tucked inside
she
the
just
music box
died.
is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh god.
Now that's what
That's
I call
nasty.
a real eerie tale.
You're very punny. Oh god.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Maybe. Although dying in general ain't really a happy ending. Oh.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Are we going down in the basement now? Yeah, she didn't like it because of the key. And why all of a sudden it got super... why did it just lag right there? Come on, get off key. There we go. Wonder what secrets will lie down here.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Oh, yeah, because there's a whole bunch of stuff that can stab you and they're all rusty and stuff.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
What are those packages then?
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
But instead it was an ear.
It turned out
Oh, it
she
was a
hiding
secret
lot more than that.
passage. It's not an ear. Why is
I
it
remember
so dark
asking Mom
down
once
here?
about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
In life, or...
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
You've been in the basement for 30 years?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Yeah, well, you were wrong because you survived for 30
But after
years.
a few days, I settled into a routine.
Can you
That's what kept me sane.
please turn it?
Having a schedule, living for today.
Having a schedule made you
I
sane?
always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Well, you survived a lot longer than you thought.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost
Wait, what?
friendly.
Monsters are never friendly.
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Well, you got tired of eating the same old
It's been a
crap
week
all
now,
the time?
the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting.
Done waiting, so
I
you
have to
decide to die.
Well, I still can. I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly. And Calvin.
Well, Molly died from
Maybe
starvation.
this is all a mistake.
Oh,
But I need to stop
yeah.
living the same day. Even if it kills me.
Well, it did kill you because you're no longer in existence.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
And
going to
there's
appreciate all
you're
of
on
it,
a train track,
especially the
so
food.
you're probably gonna die by train.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be
The
happy.
thing is, you could have came up this whole
You
time
can already imagine the
and
sun.
be with your family. And he just died by a train.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
You're 3 years older than me.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
There we go. That was a little weird.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Wait, why is pushing down on the joystick make me go up? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but neither does this game really.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
What? Well, I mean, she kinda did by locking
Now that there's only
the
one of us
uncle
left,
in a basement.
or maybe 2. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse,
Well, I mean,
we made it real.
yeah, you kinda did. By just not being the smartest of people.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Writing. Are you writing a
Maybe it'd
journal?
be better if all this just died
All
with me.
this journal? What?
But I thought you should know about your family.
Wait, what?
And the history you're a part of.
Yeah.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Yeah, I'm at a loss after that cat
I think
incident.
people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
This is very creaky stairs.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Even turning into a cat? What? I swear I pulled up. Do we go this way or that way? Probably this way.
I think we've been surrounded by
Yeah.
death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Kind of family that's very unlucky and dies a ton.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Well, wait, 2 of them were your fault? Did you not feed them?
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
She designed the cemetery? Well, those are pretty cool looking headstones, not gonna lie.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
It's pretty neat.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Wait, what? There seems to be a light over there.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Oh, that's the old house? Well, that's unfortunate.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
How come?
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Well, what did that got
She
you?
lost 2
A
of her brothers,
whole bunch
just
of
like I did.
death?
I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Yeah, I get that too.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
We're going in a treehouse now? That's pretty cool. Not the greatest looking treehouse, but better
looking
than
back
what
on
I
it
could
now,
make.
If she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
What? You're 22 weeks pregnant while doing this? That's not safe at all. Wait, where do I... Oh, there's a ladder.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
By... What do you mean by that?
They were both pretty intense.
Yeah, I can see that. Have a freaking bear skin here that I can't seem to walk on.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Well, that's not good. What's this stuff? Will it let me open this door or not? No. Oh, gotta go over here and read his letter. What? Oh, gotta hold it the whole time.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Okay.
Please just take the damn picture.
Hey,
Oh, what?
language.
Yeah, language. Oh, you're over here.
Never forget this.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Aw.
How about we take a picture of
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up.
this island? What am I supposed to take a picture of?
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Oh. Hey, this. Oh, you peeing.
Hold still, what?
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just
That's
saying.
a little
I'm not always
gross,
gonna be
so.
here. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna
Remember
be fine?
what's
Some
the.
guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
So far, you
No,
taught
Dad. You're always
her how to
serious.
take pictures.
Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
What, the fish?
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
The mug?
We found an old logging trail with deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for
The
you in
trees? I'm
no
at
time. Give me a
a
minute
loss.
to check the map.
Oh. Maybe this? Yeah, I have no clue.
Let's see.
Oh,
Good
the
eyes,
deer.
Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Where is even her? 'Cause oh. Wait. Oh.
Dad,
Let me get behind you.
do I have to do this?
Dawn.
Oh, God.
Great shot, Dawn.
When I took a shot at... Oh, a little selfie.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
What? Oh. That's a bit weird.
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Am I supposed to be with you?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
And that's how he died.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Well, as much as I would like to do this whole game in one video, that's gonna have to be it for this video, my shadow people. If you happen to like this live stream, then leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and to join the shadow realm. And I'll see you in the next video or live stream. Bye.